Okay, welcome everyone. This is a recording of a live session on Monday nights. There's be some information in the description below for those of you who would like to join us live. If you're watching this as a recording, I'd love to have you here. But thank you for joining in virtually to share the experience. So we're going to find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. I recommend you have some water nearby and some Kleenex. When we do some of the breathing through the nostrils, you may find you need to clear out some congestion. So have that available, get yourself settled. You can pause the video and do so now. Once you find your comfortable position, I'd like you to just close your eyes and just notice the difference in your experience when your eyes are closed. Bring some appreciation to how simply removing the visual stimulus changes your experience. It allows your awareness to start to move inwardly. You can also invite this to be an opportunity for slowing down. Noticing how simply being engaged with the external world, especially through our senses and our eyes, might start to bring a sense of accelerating, a feeling of urgency to need to engage. And use this as a chance to give yourself permission to slow down and notice how your breathing feels in the body. See if you can allow your stomach to relax and feel the breath starting to fill your abdomen. On every inhale, feel the whole body just settling and releasing, relaxing on the exhale. And again, notice how by simply connecting with the feeling of your breath, and this is another opportunity to just allow your nervous system to settle and feel those wheels that sometimes are turning in the brain, in the body, to start to become slower, gradually moving to a point of stillness. And as we move into this practice, I invite you to just gently guide your awareness from the busyness of the mind and into a feeling place in the body. And as you do so, you may already notice some emotions coming to the surface. You may notice that there are some feelings held in the sensations in your physical self. Just remind yourself that it's safe to feel. You're allowed to be with whatever your experience brings up for you. Whatever you're feeling is what was appropriate for you to feel in this moment. And notice in the moments of silence or the gaps between my speaking that some thoughts may come up, wondering what's next or wanting to get to the next thing. And what if there was no next thing? Every moment in this experience is perfect. We're simply feeling the body, noticing the breathing, and just being present to whatever the experience brings. For our contemplative mind, our ego or acquired conditioned personality, it's a hard thing to settle into because there's a tendency to want to control the experience. That's one of the big distractions. The mind wants to know and wants to have control and to be okay with not knowing, and to let go of control can be challenging but very liberating. So just notice any thoughts or judgments, expectations come to the surface, acknowledge them, and then just release them. You don't have to fight them or push them away, but we're also not identifying with them as my thought. That's a real thing I need to think or consider. We're just letting thoughts come up and fall away, and direct your body back into how the breathing feels. and any sensations in the body. And that's another distraction. The body wants to feel good. We're aiming for a good feeling place. And if something that feels unpleasant comes up, we tend to resist that as well. So what if we decide to not have any preference? This sensation, that feeling, whatever arises, we're okay with. We're just observing it with a neutral observation. Now I invite you to forget about anything you know or you think you know about meditation or breathwork, mindfulness. Release any expectation of how it should go down or what it should be like. Come in with a beginner's mind, fresh, acknowledging that every experience is different. Every practice is different. And enter into any experience with this newness, this uniqueness, this openness. Can make it more profound for you. We're letting go of whatever we know, whatever we think we know, and just being curious. Now I want you to just imagine that there's a ball of energy or light above your head. You may picture it as a white light or a golden ball of energy. And you can feel maybe a warmth coming from it. You can just sense that this energy contains love, relaxation, healing. You may have a picture of it, or maybe you just have a sense of it, or you can feel it. And when you feel ready, you're going to allow it to just slowly move in through the top of your head, your face, and to fill your entire head. Notice the tingling in your head and your face as those rays of energy and light start to move through all of the cells of your brain, helping to remove any heaviness, helping to improve neuroplasticity, opening you up to new, healthier patterns, releasing any old habits or patterns that no longer serve you. And as it moves down through from your head into your neck and shoulders and washing through your upper body, it feels almost like a warm shower. It's just moving down over you, feeling that warmth and relaxation just ascending over your whole body. And as it goes, you can feel it opening you up, relaxing you even more deeply. And it's this downward sensation of relaxation and peace moving down through your arms, rib cage, abdomen, lower back. Without rushing it at all, you can feel it moving down through your hips, your pelvis, your lower body. Taking your time, letting it move all the way down through both legs. Really anchoring that energy down through your feet. Feeling fully grounded, safe, secure, anchored, fully present in your body. Now as this energy begins to expand in your body, with each in-breath, feel it expanding. You can almost feel it just saturating all of your cells, releasing any tension in your muscles, and then expanding just beyond your body, just outside your body. You can imagine or feel that there's like an aura of this light surrounding you. And only what is for your highest good can pass through this light. All negativity is repelled. You are safe, protected, enveloped in this white or golden light. And from this place of feeling fully protected, completely safe, you begin to become aware of your breath, beginning in the belly, moving up from there into the chest and upwards, like you're filling your body like a cup, filling from the bottom up. Mouth or nose, doesn't matter. On the exhale, it's just complete release, relax from the top down. Breathing into the belly, chest up. And relaxing, releasing on the exhale. I'd like you to see if you can really let your abdomen get soft and loose so that when you breathe in, it fills up a little bit, expanding and filling up from there all the way up before it just falls out and relaxes and releases. Now we're going to do a little bit of a alternate nostril breathing exercise where we connect the left and right hemispheres of the brain, allow that energy to move through from side to side. And you can simply use your thumb and your forefinger to block your nostrils if you like. Or if you're familiar with the hand mudra, you can use your ring finger and your thumb and place 2 fingers on your forehead. Either way, when you block one nostril, you can breathe in deep from the other one and then switch and exhale from the opposite side. Then breathe in that side, switch and exhale from the other one. Back in there, switch it out. In that one, switch it out. In there, cross over. Same side in, cross over. Keep going. Breathing in one nostril, out the other, and breathing in that side and out the first. We're always bringing it across on the inhale before you release, and then back across on the next inhale. Okay, so we're crossing over, blocking one nostril. As long as you get an in and an out on both sides, alternating, that's the main thing. You can just use your thumb and your pointer finger if that's easier for you. Keep going. If your nostrils want to clear, you want to blow your nose, that's fine. This may remove some congestion for you. You may find it easier to breathe through one nostril than the other. That's fine. Let it be how it is. One nostril will be more open than the other. That's pretty natural. But as you do this exercise, you may find that it evens out a little bit. You may be opening up your sinuses just a little. This is going to create some space for your breath work. This is going to help to connect the hemispheres of your brain, open you up a little bit more. This is also giving the nervous system a signal to relax and calm down. And as we move into the next breathwork practice, we're going to give the sympathetic nervous system some stimulation. That is bringing the adrenaline levels up. It's going to stimulate your body a little bit. Last time with the alternate nostril breathing, finishing where you started. If you started coming in the left, finish on the exhale on the left. Very nice. And now we're going to do a lung expansion exercise. We're going to breathe in, ideally through your nose as far as you can. Your nose in, belly fills up, ribs fill up, top off right to the top. And when you think you're full, take some sips through your mouth to really top off your lung capacity. When you think you're done, raise your shoulders and bring your ribs out and try and get a little more in. Then when you're full, let it out easy, slow and easy. Don't let it out too quick. And when you think you're empty, squeeze your ribs in and push all the gas out. Next breath starts. Belly, chest, up, sips, expand, hold briefly, very briefly, and then release it slowly. All the way out until you think you're empty, then squeeze the last bit out. No hold at the bottom. Back in. Nose as far as you can. Then sips, expand, hold briefly, feel that stretch, feel the squeeze, feel the ribs opening up, and let it out easy. Squeeze it out, all the gas out. Next one in. You got the drill. You're topping it off, sipping it in, expanding it up, stretching your ribs and lungs, and all of those rib cage muscles are opening up. And then brief hold at the top to feel the stretch, and then letting it out easy. You may already be feeling a little lightheaded. Simply by breathing really deep is going to get that oxygen flooding the brain. Really work into that space of expansion. Really allow yourself to push the last little breath out at the bottom. Just 2 more. Really bring it in. See if you can raise your arms out a bit and really fill it up a little deeper. A little bit more. And then when you let it all out, squeeze it out. All the gas out. Really squeeze it out. And on your next one, as deep as you can, and hold it in a little longer at the top. So this last one, I want everyone to breathe it in all the way. Pull that oxygen in. Fill it up and hold it in. Now you got a lot of oxygen in you, so you can hold longer than you think. See what it feels like to hold it a bit more and allow yourself to move into that altered space. Good. Just feel the drums in the body. When you release, I want you to let go of all your tension and breathe naturally in 3, 2, 1. Let go. And just breathe. Just breathe. Allow yourself to just feel the rhythm of the drums in the body. Allow yourself to just feel your natural breath in the body. And as we move into this next cycle of conscious connected breathing, remember we've decided to be okay with whatever sensations arise. You're safe. You know it's just air and oxygen. We know we're just breathing. But when we become intentional about breathing deeper and connecting the breaths, some changes happen in our body and our physiology. We're going to notice that the adrenaline levels are rising. We're going to notice oxygen is flooding the brain. So we're opening ourselves to whatever experience arises in this way. Now breathing in and out of the nose primarily. We're going to breathe in and out. In the nose, out of the nose. Try to breathe in as deep as you can. Belly fills up first, then the rib cage and chest. The exhale is just a letting go. Falls out. Strong on the inhale. Exhales a surrender, a dropping, a releasing of the breath. Pulling it in with determination. Just letting it drop. Now I'd like you to keep up with a strong inspiration all the way up and in, and surrender on the exhale, dropping it out. But remove any pause at the top or bottom. After you breathe in, there's no hold. Just let it out. And after you exhale, the next breath starts in. In and out, deep and strong, deep and full. Really feel the strength of your inhale. And if you can't breathe fully through the nostrils, that's okay. Use your mouth if you have to. Keep going. We have a few more breaths. Whatever you're feeling, if you're a little lightheaded, a little swimmy, allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Breathe through it. I'm going to introduce a drum. This drum is a metronome. You're going to match the tempo of your breath to the drum beat. And decide whatever you're feeling, you're going to let go of your thoughts and your judgments. And you're just going to be with the experience of it, okay? We're breathing in and out, and in and out, and... Keep breathing in and out with the beat of the drum. It's only a few more breaths. When I give you the cue, you're going to relax on the exhale and hold the breath out. When I say, we're going to release the exhale and hold the breath out. Keep breathing with the beat until that point. Get ready. Take a couple of nice, big, slow, deep breaths before you exhale. Breathing in now. Relax it out. Back in. And on the exhale, let it go softly. Find a comfortable place to hold it out. You don't have to push it out. Just let it fall into that sweet spot. Now, if you need to breathe before I give the cue, you can reset by taking a breath in and then finding a good place to hold it out. Just let it fall into that place where you settle. Sit there and just notice how stillness and emptiness feels. Notice any thoughts creeping in, waiting, maybe some expectation of time passing. Let them go. Come back into how your body feels. Notice your arms and your legs. Feel waves of vibration and sensation coming through the body. Remember that if you need to breathe, you can breathe before I give the cue. But let it out again and come back to that emptiness, to that stillness. And sit. Stay there. Feel it. Now, when you breathe in, I'm inviting you to bring a big ball of energy. Imagine there's a ball of energy at the base of your spine. You're going to bring that ball up to your head. Hold it there in 3, 2, 1. Breathe it in. Hold it at the top. Feel it there. Allow those waves of vibration to wash through you. There may be a surge of adrenaline initially, but your heart rate is starting to slow down. Body settling. Keep that vibration high. Hold that energy in. When you exhale, I want you to intentionally decide to release any remaining tension in the body, any heavy emotional charge. Anything that you're holding on to that no longer serves you, let it go in 3, 2, 1. Release and breathe. And just breathe naturally. And just notice what's coming up. Whatever wants to come up to be released, just let it out. Just let it be released. If you feel there's a little more and you want to pull in another big breath, make a sigh, make some sound, feel your vibration on the exhale. And just allow the breath to happen naturally. Breathing and feeling. And as we move into the next cycle of connecting breaths, I invite you to breathe in the nose and out the mouth. Belly fills up, chest fills up, filling the cup bottom up. And just let it fall out of the mouth. Effort on the inhale. Releasing, relaxing. Discipline in. Surrender out. Practice the yang energy. Let go on the yin. Strong in the inhale. Just let go. Now remember, we're going to remove any hold at the top, and there's no gap or pause at the bottom. One breath rolls into the next. Make it circular. Connect the breaths. It's almost like waves. Wave rises up, crests and falls, and rolls into the next wave. Rising, crashing, rolling to the next. Wave after wave, breath after breath. Every breath is connected to the next breath. Allow it to become rhythmic. Allow it to feel circular. Notice when that breath rises up, it just naturally wants to fall out. But it's always ready to pull into the next inhale, which falls into a release. Coming back into the next inspiration. Find your rhythm, find your pace. Allow the breath to breathe you. It's almost like you're being breathed. The breath naturally wants to follow this rhythm. It's almost becoming like effortless effort. Find a tempo where it feels automatic. The in-breath always follows the out exhale, the out-breath, which rolls into the next inhale. Notice the thoughts, the judgments of your experience, comparisons to what's happened before, what you think should come next, what you should feel like, and just let it go. Be with whatever you're in, whatever you're feeling, the perfect imperfection of it. And as we move into the tempo of the drum, allow the tempo of your breath to match it. The rhythm of the breath follows the rhythm of the drum on the inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This will invite it to become a little bit more intense, and that's okay. Whatever you're feeling is just a feeling, just a sensation, and it's just breathing. It's just oxygen and energy flooding your body and your brain. We're not leaving any room for thoughts to sneak in. We're just pushing through. And what would happen if we allowed ourselves to just become a feeling organism? Come into a place of sensation, not thinking. Now we're going to keep going. Bring it up a little bit deeper and stronger. In the nose, out the mouth. We're going to make it a little harder, a little faster for just a few. We're almost done. And when I give the cue, we're going to hold the exhale again. Get ready for it. In and out, in and out, in and out. Here we go. We're almost there. Just a few more. Get ready to slow it down for a couple big ones before we exhale and hold. Now, breathe in big and strong and deep. Let it go easy. Inhale big. Now we don't have to push it out. Just fall into emptiness where it feels right. It's the sweet spot. It just feels like you can settle there. You don't even have to practice holding it out. It just sits there. And if it's not the sweet spot, take another breath in and find that spot. Let it go easy and where it feels just right. Not all the way empty. Just settle. Sit with it. Remember, you can reset the breath whenever your body tells you to. Before I give the cue. Not what your brain thinks it's time. Your body will breathe if it has to, so you can forget about that now. You can just be here in emptiness and stillness. Relax into it. We're not bracing it, we're softening into it. Let go of time. We're beyond time now. We're here. We're right here and now. We're fully present. And in this space of presence and stillness and emptiness, we've moved beyond time to the everlasting, ever-changing, infinite moment of now. Just be here. What if you could just fall back behind yourself or just outside yourself and observe your experience without judgment or labeling? Curiously noticing what's happening in your body, noticing all of the sensations, the waves of vibration washing through. If the reset happens, it happens, but you fall back into emptiness and stillness. Now you can feel that white energy, that ball of golden light, having been saturated in your body, expanding beyond you, filling the space around you. And when we breathe in, we're going to call that energy into the body, this healing energy, this deep peace, this love. We're going to bring it in, hold it in 3, 2, 1, pull it in. Hold it in and just feel it saturating your whole body. Just let it enter your body, nourish your cells. Let it vibrate inside you. Raising your vibration, elevating your energy, upgrading your DNA. Allow that light to saturate all of those heavy areas, move into all of the sticky bits. And as that energy moves through your body, you can feel it. You can feel waves of it just washing through. Feel that vibration moving through you. Allow it to gather up any heaviness, any shadows, any old patterns, You can even feel it gathering it up, and it's bringing it up through the heart center into your throat. Feel it gathering. This is what no longer serves you. These are those heavy emotions, the traumas, the old karmas that you're ready to release. Feel it balling up. And with a big sigh on the exhale, you're going to let it go. You're going to let it all go. In 3, 2, 1, let's hear it. And breathe. And some of you are a little self-conscious and you're holding back. You didn't want to make a sound. Maybe you're so relaxed. Now's a chance to take one more big breath in and make some sound on the exhale. Breathe it in. Let it go. Let's hear it. Feel your own vibration. And just let it continually move out. Let it be released with the breath. Let your body discharge. You might even feel a yawn wants to happen. Maybe your body wants to move in some sort of way. Maybe your eyes are starting to water. Any releases like this are excellent. It's a very natural way. Your body has its own innate inner healing intelligence. And by just moving away from the thoughts and the judgments in your brain, we can come into a place of connection with our physical self. And by just feeling it, we're healing it. Get out of your own way. Let your body do its thing. It knows what to do. Let it happen. And for this final round, we're going to attempt to breathe primarily in and out of your mouth. So now's a good time to either moisten your lips if you have some lip balm, lip moisturizer, or take a sip of water. Still settle. If you're feeling like you're in a place where you're letting some stuff move, let it happen. Let it complete its course. There's no rush. And when you're ready, we're going to begin to breathe in slowly, deeply, fully through the mouth. Pursed lips so your throat doesn't get dry. Pulling it in fully. But on the exhale, it's just letting it fall out. Pulling it in. Letting go. Effort in. Release, relax. Strong in. Drop it. Effort. Surrender. Keep going. In and out. And now that we know this is our last round, our last cycle of connected breath for this exercise, you can make a decision if you choose to move outside your comfort zone. When you feel any sense of resistance or holding back or any interference patterns in your brain, any logical reasons why you shouldn't go there, you can decide if you like to breathe through that. This is the gateless gate. These are the areas of resistance that our ego puts in front of us, that we identify with but are just there to hold us back from expansion. What would happen if we just allowed ourselves, with the beat of the drum now, to fall into it, meet that resistance, meet those waves, and lean into them. Keep going through it, breathe through it, until you reach that open space, reach that open ocean. Come into stillness through the turbulence. Here we go. Breathing in and out and in and out and... It's just breath, it's just air, it's just oxygen. You are safe. You are safe to breathe. It's okay to do this. This is what we're here for. What you're feeling is okay. What you're feeling is perfect. And if you choose to lean into it, you can go for it. We're almost there. You have a chance now, if you choose, to pick it up a little bit. Otherwise, you can keep up with this beat if you want. But if you're ready, you can match my breath here as I bring it up with a pulling in and pushing out like this. Otherwise, just keep it up with We're almost there. Oh my God, what is that happening? Are you at the gateless gate? Are you ready? Are you ready to move over and through? You decide. You can lean into it if you're ready. We're almost there. Get ready. Now take a couple of big breaths in, slow it down. Let it go. Again. When you're ready, let it go and hold it out. Everyone exhale and hold. Feel it. Relax into it. You can hold longer than you think, so don't think. Trust your body, relax, shoulders drop. Listen, feel. Allow the waves to wash through. Everything is slowing down. Getting ready for a big breath in 3, 2, 1. Breathe it in, hold it in. Bring that energy up and hold it up. Everyone's raised that vibration. Hold it up. Let it sink in. Release, relax in 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Just let the breath happen. And as you breathe, notice how your body feels. And again, give yourself permission to let go of any thoughts. Notice that the mind is coming online to evaluate and judge and create a story or a mental narrative of your experience. Just acknowledge and let it just float away. Be with the direct experience. A direct relationship with what is happening to you and your body and your sensations right here, right now. Beyond any words, beyond any reference points, beyond any comparisons. Exactly as it is. Feel your body settling deeply. And notice any sensations in your head, face. And as you become aware of the sensations and vibrations in your body, see how it feels to just bring radical acceptance and unconditional feeling. No judgment of it as a positive or a negative sensation. Simply a sensation, subtle or strong. Now move your awareness down into the torso, feeling any and all sensations and vibrations in your chest and your back, in the abdomen, your rib cage. Noticing how these sensations change with each breath. That sense of expansion, perhaps in your entire body on the inhale. That deep settling, releasing, relaxing on every exhale. Slowing down and feeling that awareness of sensation moving down the arms, through the shoulders, through the upper arms, the forearms, into the tips of your fingers, Isn't it interesting how much sensation can be contained in such a small area of the body? Just become very still and notice the sensations in your fingertips. A whole universe of vibration and sensation just in the tips of your fingers. Allow that awareness of sensation to wash through your arms into your hips and down your legs. Feeling both legs at the same time. Any sensation, we're welcoming whatever we feel. And now allow that awareness to expand upward inclusively, feeling your legs, your torso, your arms, your head. What does it feel like to notice your whole body as one piece? We're just widening that periscope and becoming aware of any and all sensation. Noticing your whole body. How does it feel right now to have a body? What does your body feel like in this moment? Remaining in the space of connection with sensation. Bringing that total acceptance to what you feel as much as you can, as much as you're able to. Just allowing yourself to be aware of all feelings and sensations. Curiously noticing the pulsing or tightness of certain strong sensations, relaxing around them and just letting it be. And other pleasant, flowing, relaxed sensations. They're all there. Experience that contrast with curiosity. Allowing the breath to happen. And just notice a thought, a question arising from somewhere behind your brain, behind your conscious mind, asking you at a very deep level, who am I? Who am I? And just see what arises as an answer, a response to that question. Who am I really? Or what am I? And just notice that perhaps a thought will come up, identifying you with something from your past or a name. And just realizing that you are observing your thoughts now, and you can see what the thoughts are that are happening, and becoming aware that if you are able to observe a thought from outside of it, then you are not your thoughts. If I am not my thoughts, I'm not my brain, I'm not my thinking, then who am I? Well, I'm here. Perhaps I'm my physical self. I'm my body, my brain, my heart. And as you notice your body and observe the sensations and feel your body here in the space, you recognize that you are more than your physical self. You are not your body. You have a body. You are experiencing it. Your body when you were born was this big. It took in from the environment nutrients, food, water. Now it's this big. What's the constant you that is behind your body, your thoughts? What is that constant element of a consciousness or awareness that notices the body, that doesn't change like your thoughts or your opinions or your beliefs or your body does? What or who is the observer? See if you can step back into that space, observing and ask, who am I? Who am I? And who is asking? Who or what is asking the question? Who wants to know? Who am I? Who is it? Can you come back into that space? Can you come back behind that observer, that consciousness that is asking, that is noticing, that sees the whole story unfolding? And just recognize that whether this answer comes with words or a feeling or a sense, an openness, it may not come now or it might start to unfold, but just allow yourself the permission that when you're ready to start to have a deeper appreciation or awareness of your true self. And from that space of connecting with this true self, with this presence, with this observer, this expansion of consciousness, we're starting to become aware of sounds, the music fading, the sound of my voice, sounds in the space around you. Becoming more aware of your environment, the room you're in. Noticing your body and the surface that you're sitting or lying on, feeling those points of contact, those sensations where you're being held up and supported. Noticing your breath, take an intentionally deeper breath into the belly. Noticing movement, maybe wiggle your fingers or toes. Allow your body to move in whatever way it intuitively wants to move. Let it unwind. Perhaps you feel like just settling into stillness just feels so right now. Noticing light entering through your closed eyelids. And there's no rush. And you can feel that really this whole idea of time is kind of an illusion anyway. Even with the brain saying, yeah, but I have to. We can still take a minute just to settle into an awareness of the session that we're in. As we're coming up on 7 o'clock. You can open your eyes when you feel ready. And without any rush, I just want to honor time for those who have commitments this evening. We'll do a little closing prayer, and for those who wish to stay on a little longer, we can connect after we close session. So if you do have to go, I invite you to just stay in this place of connecting with your body and your sensations. Remember, a practice doesn't have to be a separate thing that we step into outside of the other life. It's a practice because we're practicing something to bring in to the rest of our life experience, to carry forward this sense of being moving from a centered place, from a place of being connected with our body, with our truth, with the present moment, being in the now. This can really change the way we relate to people, to circumstances. We can choose to be responsive to things that arise versus being reactive. So just see it, whatever little bit of this, I'm feeling myself right here and now, you can move into a little curiosity of what's arising, taking in what someone's saying like it's fresh, like you don't know what they're going to say, or you're not going to try to finish their sentence in your head. And just see how that feels. So to close, I'd just like to offer a little bit of a meditation, a little metta prayer of loving kindness. Well, first, just bring it for yourself. Eyes closed, connect with your body. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from suffering. May I be safe. And may I experience peace of mind. Let's expand that outward, inclusively, to those around you, your family, your community, even those you dislike. All beings. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings feel safe and experience peace of mind. And so it is, so be it. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you all for joining me. For those of you who are watching the recording, thanks so much for joining. I'll put some info in the description below if you'd like to connect. And this so ends the recorded.